What it is, world, yours truly, E.T. Cali, man. You are now locked into the galaxy with me, man, and I am very, 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 very damn honored to interview this man right here. This is not the first time I've ever talked to him, but the first time you might have seen me was many, many years ago when I was like an intern. I don't even know if you remember me.
Yeah, I do remember you.
Oh, for real?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the fact you even remember me.
No, you was at another spot when you said we was at. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man, so big boy.
Yeah.
Sir Lucius.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Oh, super.
Is the left foot still dancing?
Hey, man, super fantastic, man. I'm doing great, man. Blessed and highly favored.
All day.
Yeah.
So are you still with the dogs? I know this is not about the music.
Yeah.
But a lot of people might not know that you're like into the dogs and stuff. I love dogs too.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation. I'm into the pressers, but you do the pits.
Yeah. We do English bulldogs, Frenchies, and pits and bullies as well.
Bulldog.
Yeah. We got them. Me and my little brother James, unbelievable bulldogs. Like 20 years now.
Right.
I got like a 40-acre ranch out there by Six Flags. So it's like a family-run business.
So now there's so many questions I have for you. Iconic status.
Yo.
Agreed? You're at that level.
Yeah. We can say that. Yeah. We can say that.
Is there? I have to ask you this though. Where the state of hip hop is right now, and I asked Charlamagne the same thing over the weekend when he was doing his book signing.
Right.
But I want to get it from someone who was an icon in this business, and your perception of where you think the state of hip hop is, if it's in a bad place or a good place. It's progressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I embrace, all the new guys coming in, but I'm all about evolution. You know what I'm saying? That's why my album is called Boomiverse. It's like we call it the Big Boom Theory, like the Big Bang Theory, where everything resets and you start over. Right. So we going with new melodies, new sounds, lyrical prowess, and the whole 9 yards. But, I just have to keep moving so I don't get stagnant. Like, my thing with the new artists is I want to see where they're going to be at in like 3 years, 5 years, if they're going to stay in the same place or you're going to try to do something else. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get staying power. Well, I equated it to this when I was talking with Charlamagne about it, though. I said, like, it's different because hip-hop now has different genres of hip-hop.
Yeah.
So you got like the candy rapper, then you got like the meal rapper.
Right.
You want a piece of candy, but you can't survive off of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's all winning at the same time, so it's all right.
Yeah, because it's actually pushing the culture forward. Because these guys, they go overseas and they go to Africa and they go to London, and so it's still in the name of hip hop. So you know what I'm saying? You got to tip your hat to them and let them do what they do. Everybody ain't gonna be the most ferocious MC, and everybody ain't gonna have the jam in the songs. But I buy a lot of their records. I mean, not their whole album, but I get the single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to just see the growth.
Said, it's candy. You can't survive off
you want to see the growth in it. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
What this project you putting out now?
Yeah.
You've put out so many projects.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider yourself a person who has unlimited passion in this business?
Yeah, you can say that. Like, for me, it's exciting to make music. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing it now because this is what I love to do. And, when the music's turning out, the way it's turning out, like, we're excited. You know what I'm saying? We got Stankonia Studios, which is like our compound not far from here.
You guys did some changes in the back.
Yeah. We put a stage in there now, so we hold events and everything.
I had to host a party out
there. Yeah, most definitely. So, that's the mothership. So that's like really like our dope house where we cook up all the good stuff. Right. And so, if as long as I'm excited about it, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So what has been your most craziest experience so far making this project?
Craziest experience. I guess it might have been shooting the Mike Jack video last week with Adam. It was just so fun. We shot it out in LA. The Motion family directed the video. Shout out to them. But, me and Adam did a lot of improv, like for the intro and the outro of the video. So that was our first time getting to interact with each other like that. And, from that spawned the conversation of me and him doing like a buddy comedy or buddy movie, like, because the chemistry was so good on camera. So who knows? Look out for that.
Anything that you did in your career in the past that you might change, that you say, you know what, I shouldn't have did that?
No regrets.
Why?
Because it's all growth, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was something that happened
or a song that came out that I might have not liked how it was mixed or something, it's all still part of the tapestry of me as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So what you do is you grow from everything. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's evolution. So every album is a time capsule. So you capture that essence of your life in between albums to give the listener where you at currently.
Right.
Yeah.
So now that you've got this project that you're working on now, a lot of artists that I've ever interviewed, they tend to not like almost every record on the album. Of course, they interview and they say, yeah, I love everything.
Yeah.
It's just something that might not be your least favorite, but maybe your team was like, you know what? Just put this on there.
No,
you love every single one.
No, this actually it's a double album, but I'm not putting them all out at the same time. I'm gonna put 12 out on the first. It's really sack 1 and sack 2. Daddy Fat Sacks. You gotta have 2 of them.
Right.
So I'm gonna give them the first sack.
Plural.
Yeah, I'm giving them the first sack in June, and then probably around Christmas or this time next year I'll do the other round because I'm gonna go off and do some film and television stuff for a minute.
Okay, so now that you kind of got this project going on, you got everything else going on. I mean, the question always arises of the group.
Yeah. I mean, whenever the stars and planets align, I was just with Dre the other night. You know what I'm saying? So when it happens,
can I talk to you not as a personality and as just a fan right now?
Yeah, it's all good.
Can you just tell me like what the hell happened, bro? Like what happened?
Nothing.
I'll stop recording this.
Yeah, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, after recording for so long, I guess, he might have kind of got burnt out a little bit from just doing whole albums. Doing whole records takes a lot of energy and time. You know what I'm saying? It was never nothing between us. It's just like you wanted to take a break. I wanted to keep going.
I wanted to hear it from your mouth because I get tired of. I'm in the business of conversation, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it comes from my mouth versus coming from yours, it means so much more coming from you.
Everybody that knows or follow me on Instagram or anything, social media, they see us hanging together all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother for life. We've been down since we was 16 years old, and we're going to be together until we die. You understand what I'm saying?
Your influence on the hip-hop culture that we have now is not just musically, fashion-wise. I mean, before there were the thugs and those guys doing what they do. Right. Y'all was running around doing, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. But you didn't catch no flack for it. Right. Why do you think that is?
It was a balance, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And people saw the progression of the sound, and our thing was we always wanted to look like the music. So our music was out there. So, when it came to video shoots or performances, we wanted to look like the music. So you might have, me with a green Versace suit on, and Dre might have on a green diaper with some green ski boots. It was always color coordinated for some. We never planned it that way, but we were always on the same wavelength. So, if whatever they doing today, just do it, man.
Right.
Just do it.
I'm kind of glad that you're saying this because, you always hear like a lot of, this is a problem that I have with a lot of other radio personalities. And because this is being filmed right here and it's going to a lot of other stations and stuff like that, I do not like when I hear up top radio DJs talk about down south still to this day. Yeah. It's almost like, you can throw shots, like if I said something about Lil Yachty, he's in my backyard, that's the homie. Right. But I'm not going to allow you to talk about him, bro. Right. You know what I mean? I have to defend my little brother, homie, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I kind of don't like that, man. So where do you see Southern hip hop as of right now? You still think it's king?
Boomiverse is coming out. And I am who I said I was and who I've been. And, me and Dre opened them floodgates up, you know what I'm saying? Right. And we're still here. You still got Run the Jewels, you know what I'm saying, which is a combination of North and South. That's Killer Mike and LP. Right. So, it's always to push the positive aspect of it. You can't really never judge people, but like I said, the South got something to say, and really, like, we're going to keep on going. They can't get the ball back. We're going to keep on pushing this music.
I told somebody, I said they'll never get the ball back just because there's always a reinvention here, and there's one thing about the South that never will change. They want to hear the popular whoever you are, but they also want to hear the homeboy from the backyard just as much.
Oh, yeah. See, one thing about us down here, we as artists, we embrace one another. You know what I'm saying? Like from a 2 Chainz to a Ludacris or myself or whoever else that might be. And you bump into anybody at any club. So it's a certain brotherhood amongst us Atlanta artists. So, you know what I'm saying? There's power in numbers.
Is there anything else that you want to add before you get up out of here? Because, I mean, I have a million more questions, but it seems like I'm running a little bit more time here. That should be.
No, it's all good. Nah, man, it's 2 singles out right now. Mike Jack with Adam Levine, and Kill Jill is the other one I got on the street side of things with Kill Jill and Young Jeezy. So just to show a little diversity, man, the album Boomiverse is coming very soon. And we got a lot of music. Organized Noise got an EP coming out on May 5th. I got a record on there with CeeLo Green and Big Rube.
That's big.
Crazy. So we just gonna, really just keep dropping quality music.
I got one last question, and this is for real. I feel like every artist, no matter who they are, if they become celebrity or they become an icon, whatever their level of success is, it's either maybe one or maybe it's a few different things, that something happens in their career or in their life that's a humbling experience. Yeah. That says, whoa, I was going a little bit too crazy. I was going a little bit too hard. Do you have anything like that?
Not really humbling. I think.
And before you answer, let me say why. Your demeanor and your conversation right now, it seems way more precise and level. I don't know if it was a humbling experience or you learned something, or I don't know what it is.
I've just always been cool, man. It's all about the music, and it's about the fans. And to come up here and to be invited to your station is just about me talking about what I've been working on for the past few years until the people get it and when they dig it, and then it's time to go do the show. But man, my whole thing, man, is you put positive energy out and it comes back to you tenfold, and that's always been that type of guy from anybody, you know what I'm saying? And from a Killer Mike to a Janelle Monáe, I'm known as being the king of putting people on. You feel what I'm saying? So I love people that are hungry and humble and want to succeed as well. And that's what we do.
Ratchet question.
Yeah.
Ratchet question is, in your time.
Yeah.
Before, whenever, girls, before all that kind of stuff, ratchet question is, give me your craziest hotel. And what that basically means is a story of something a hoe done did.
Well, it was one time we did a show with Wu-Tang in Chicago, and it was, I think, our first record. And we were staying like at a Motel 6, and it was me, Dre, and Mr. DJ, and we brought some girls back to the room. They did. I was on the sofa. Anyway. And so, it was some kind of Lupe fiascos going on, and some jewelry came up missing. And we had security come do a pat down, and the girls had to go inside their special place.
The love box?
To retrieve 3 rings and 2 necklaces. And that was like the craziest ever. So now
in the love box?
Yeah. That was like the wildest. We didn't know, but we learned early though.
That's the craziest hotel I've heard in a long time. You done beat out Travis Porter's had one, and their hotel story was that they had woke up from their hotel, and in the morning they went out to the hallway, and there was like 10 girls sleeping naked in the hallway.
Oh no, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's easy. That's too easy.
So okay, one more time, man. Plug it one more time, man. When it's coming out, everything. Go ahead.
All right, man. Big Boy new album Boomiverse will be out in June. First single, Mike Jack with Adam Levine, and also the other song single is Kill Jill with Killer Mike and Young Jeezy is out right now, man. And I appreciate and love each and every one of y'all, and keep on supporting. I'm gonna keep getting it to you.
Hey, bro, you're so needed in this game, and thanks for your time, bro.
Appreciate it. It's good to see you, man. ET, man. Always a pleasure.
Nigga, I made it.
Yeah, I got you.